CNN IBN reporters have actually been fanning out across the city. They've been holding fort there in different areas of the city, in different locations, sleepless, dynamic, getting you the news at every minute. And here they are with their reports from the ground. CNN IBN's reporters.
Colaba Koliwada area in Mumbai. Now, as far as locals are concerned over here, they tell us that this is where it all began.
Well, one thing is very, very clear, that it was transported through the sea route.
2 terrorists are confirmed shot dead at this location. Too many cops, too much security. Police taking full control of the operation, as you can see, and of course, lot of media here.
We're still trying to figure out the source of firing. That is a police car being hijacked by the perpetrators of this gun battle. Many Mumbaikars here with me at Gateway of India watching this side. Now this is really a monumental structure for all of us in Mumbai. To see that go up in flames in the manner that it did was very, very heartbreaking for most of us standing here.
My old college mate Ashok Kamte, one of the finest police officers this country has seen, died yesterday.
Well, Mumbai city is practically under siege of terrorists.
Prachi Jatania is with me, who's been tracking this since the early hours, since late last night.
There were alleged suspects here who were holding people, and they were continuously firing. They also threw some hand grenades. These are local eyewitness accounts.
These bullet holes, the telltale signs of the gun battle that occurred here at Mumbai Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus, even as 2 terrorists walked here into the station and plastered this area with bullets.
So we can finally get the first real picture of the Nariman house. This is the house where those terrorists are believed to be holed up, from where they have been firing.
Trains are practically empty. The platform is also quite empty.
What do you think of all this activity that's going around in Mumbai the first time you've come here? It doesn't make me want to stay.
we don't really know what's hit us. As a city, we don't really know. The police force doesn't know what's really hit it. And many people have personal stories to tell of tragedy, of people whom they knew. We're still in a state of shock.
Back to the studio.
Right, now the action actually at the moment is happening at the Oberoi Hotel, where in fact 3 floors have been cleared by the NSG. That's floor 1, floor 2 and floor 3.
But
and
more importantly, there are some people who have
point.
now managed to walk free. There is a group of 20 to 25 people who were stuck inside that hotel for almost last 20 hours. Our correspondent Arunodha Mukherjee now reporting that there is a sizable number of people who are walking out, who managed to walk out from perhaps the clutches, from the custody of these terrorists. In fact, right through the last 20 hours, when we've been in touch with all our correspondents, many of whom you just saw there was a view that a total of 10 to 15 terrorists were holed up inside the Oberoi Hotel. Now, the fact that many of those who were stuck inside, as you're now seeing these pictures from the Oberoi Hotel on your television screens now, just look at the faces.
The interesting thing about these hostages, Bhupen, is that each is being brought out one by one by the NSG and by the commandos. I think that gives you some indication about the level, the painstaking effort that is there on the part of the NSG. This is not a situation where the hostages can all be released in one go. In fact, they're being released in batches, one by one. We heard the hostage earlier telling us that he had actually remained in his room. He was taken out by commandos, taken out by security guards. So a lot of painstaking effort is being put in. There cannot be any big ticket action, because obviously then that will lead to collateral damage, and that will lead to the lives of the hostages being placed in danger. So
also,
in fact,
this is a hotel which has several floors. What you're looking at is just the first 3 floors which have been cleaned up, which have been evacuated by the security forces. But right through the day, in fact, as early as 4 o'clock this morning, the reports that were coming out was that some terrorists had taken a few people hostage on the 19th floor. Let's just listen into one of the people who's just walked out of the Oberoi Hotel now.
Be careful.
Sir, did it scare you at all? Were you one of the hostages by any chance?
in fact, the NSG commandos, you can see them very clearly there through that wall. Or in fact, it is in fact looking like a commando and another individual there. So in fact, you see there the preparing to go in there. In fact, those are pictures showing you that in fact the assault is probably just beginning. There you have a hostage. There are guests staring out of his window. We can only imagine, Bhupen, the kind of trauma that these people have been enduring for the last 20 years, holed up in their rooms, and in fact not being able to know when it is that they will